armor, armor, armor.
It's something that protects you from being hurt, usually made of strong materials like metal or hard plastic. Here is a sample sentence. The knight wore heavy armor to protect himself from the enemy's attacks. Note: in British English, the preferred spelling is armor, while in American English it's spelled armor. I've used the British spelling here.
Arms, arms, arms.
It refers to parts of the body that help you move, lift, or hold things. Here is a sample sentence. The soldier stood at attention, holding his arms straight out to the sides. This sentence uses arms as a noun, referring to the limbs extending from the shoulders.
Rouse, rouse, rouse.
This word means to make someone feel interested or excited about something. Here is a sample sentence. The loud music and energetic crowd helped to arouse the sleepy concertgoers, getting them excited and ready to dance.
Arrange, arrange, arrange.
To put things in order or make them neat so they are easy to see and understand. Here is a sample sentence. She spent all morning arranging the flowers and decorations in the living room to create a beautiful display for her party. This sentence demonstrates the verb arrange in action, showing how it can be used to describe the act of organizing or ordering something, in this case, flowers and decorations, in a specific way.
Arrangement, arrangement, arrangement.
It's when things are put together or organized in a specific way, often to make something look nice or work well. Here's a sample sentence. The couple spent hours discussing and finalizing the wedding arrangement, including the seating chart, music playlist, and flower decorations.
Worry, worry, worry.
It's a group of things that are similar or related, often lined up together in a specific order. Here is a sample sentence. The fireworks exploded in a brilliant array of colors across the night sky. In this example, array refers to a collection or display of things, in this case colors, that are arranged together.
Rest, rest, rest.
It's when someone is taken into custody by the police because they've done something wrong or are suspected of doing something wrong. Here's a sample sentence. The police officer arrested the suspect on the street corner after a brief chase. This sentence demonstrates the word arrest in context, showing how it can be used to describe the act of taking someone into custody by law enforcement.
Arrogance, arrogance, arrogance.
It's when someone thinks they're better or more important than others, often without good reason. Here's a sample sentence. The celebrity's arrogance was evident in his condescending attitude towards fans who asked him for autographs. This sentence illustrates how arrogance can be used to describe someone's behavior or attitude, implying that they have an excessive sense of self-importance and superiority.
Arrogant, arrogant, arrogant.
This person thinks they are better than others, often without good reason. They can be proud or haughty, but sometimes this pride is misplaced. Here's a sample sentence. The celebrity's arrogant attitude and constant boasting about his latest movie role made him unpopular with many fans. In this sentence, arrogant describes the celebrity's behavior as being excessively proud or haughty, implying that he has an inflated sense of self-importance.
Article, article, article.
It's a written piece that talks about something specific like an idea or a topic. It's usually short and to the point. Here is a sample sentence. The news article provided an in-depth analysis of the current economic trends. In this example, article refers to a written piece of content, in this case, a news story, that provides information on a particular topic.
Artificial, artificial, artificial.
This word refers to something that is made or created, rather than being natural or occurring on its own. Here is a sample sentence. The artificial Christmas tree looked surprisingly realistic, but it was definitely made of plastic.
Ascend, ascend, ascend.
to go up or move higher, often to a better place or position. Here is a sample sentence. The hikers began to ascend the steep mountain trail, their footsteps echoing off the rocky walls as they climbed higher and higher.
Ascertain, ascertain, ascertain.
This word means to find out or determine something for sure, after checking or investigating it carefully. Here is a sample sentence. The detective spent hours interviewing witnesses in order to ascertain the identity of the suspect. In this sentence, ascertain means to find out or determine something, in this case, the identity of the suspect, through investigation and inquiry.
Ascribe, ascribe, ascribe.
This means to think or say that something is caused by or comes from someone or something else, even if you're not really sure. Here is a sample sentence. The historian was criticized for ascribing the discovery to a rival, when in fact, it was she who had made the groundbreaking find. In this example, ascribing means attributing or assigning credit for something, in this case the discovery, to someone else.
Shamed, shamed, shamed.
This feeling is when you're unhappy or sorry about something you've done, said, or thought. It's like having regret or remorse for something that didn't turn out right. Here is a sample sentence. After getting caught cheating on his exam, John felt deeply ashamed and apologized to his parents. This sentence demonstrates how the word ashamed can be used in context to convey a sense of regret or guilt.
Aside, aside, aside.
This word means something that is separate or apart from what's happening, often for a moment or a short time. It's like taking a break or stepping away from something else. Here is a sample sentence. The teacher whispered aside to her colleague, I think John might be struggling with this concept. In this example, aside means privately or quietly, often in order to avoid being overheard.
Aspect, aspect, aspect.
It's a part or feature that makes something what it is, but isn't the whole thing itself. Here is a sample sentence. The environmental aspect of the new development was a major concern for local residents. In this sentence, aspect refers to one part or feature of something, in this case, the environmental impact, that is being considered or discussed.
Aspirin, aspirin, aspirin.
This medicine is used to help with pain, fever, and swelling. It's often taken when you're feeling unwell or have an injury. Here's a sample sentence. She took an aspirin to help alleviate her headache.
Assassination, assassination, assassination.
This is when someone deliberately kills another person, usually for a specific reason or to gain power. Here is a sample sentence. The former dictator was killed in a shocking assassination attempt by a group of rebels who had been planning the attack for months.
Assault, assault, assault.
This is an act where someone intentionally tries to hurt or scare another person, often with physical force or threats. It's usually done without permission and can be very upsetting for the person on the receiving end. Here is a sample sentence. The police officer was forced to intervene when a group of rowdy teenagers began physically assaulting a store clerk who had asked them to leave the premises.